Hey everyone, how's it going? It's me, Roblox, and in today's video we're going to be going over everything that's going on in tomorrow's update for Grow a Garden. And if you guys do go into enjoying today's video, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe. So yeah guys, if you guys haven't known already, tomorrow is July 4th and is New Year's, and of course, you know, Grow a Garden is surprising us with a July 4th update. This update did get leaked and we have screenshots of basically everything that is going to be coming in tomorrow's update. And yeah, it's very interesting. So yeah guys, before we do get into today's video, please make sure to join my Grow a Garden Discord. I'm trying to grow this server out and kind of just make it my own little Grow a Garden server where I can talk to you guys, and you guys can also trade whatever you want in there. So yeah, let's actually get on with the video and let's talk about the brand new update that's coming to Grow a Garden. So you guys, the first thing I have here today for my first screenshot that is basically just showcasing, you know, a developer product page, and this is of course by Grow a Garden, so we do know of course this is probably going to be coming in tomorrow's update, and it's the bald eagle. You know, I think this is going to be a pet from the looks of it. It looks like it's going to be a pet that actually you'll be able to obtain, which is very interesting. It does say it's for 10,000 Robux, but I promise you it is not for 10,000 Robux. Now, you may be wondering, why do you only have screenshots and not the actual developer product pages? Well, when I did try to go to the developer product pages, it actually was unavailable anymore, so I do think they kind of caught on that, you know, people had actually found out what is going to be coming in tomorrow's update. So I just took screenshots of it just to really kind of show you guys what we have coming in tomorrow's update. But yeah, of course, this is the first thing that is coming to the Grow a Garden update, and it is the bald eagle, which I do think will probably be a pretty good pet. I mean, of course, you know, it's a New Year's pet, so hopefully it should be good. But yeah, of course, as you guys can see, this is July 3rd, so this is, you know, just to give you an idea of when this kind of all got leaked. It was very early into, you know, this morning where we got all of this dropped on us, and, you know, so yeah, this is, you know, one of the very few things that is coming in tomorrow's update, and I wouldn't say very few actually. I do think we actually are getting quite a bit. So let's move on to the next thing we're going to be getting in this update. So you guys, the next thing we're actually going to be getting for tomorrow's update is actually the firework flower seed. Just by the looks of it, I do think this will probably be like a prismatic type of seed. I mean, it is an event seed, so, you know, obviously usually the event seeds are usually really good. Obviously, you know, they do make some pretty bad ones, but, you know, I do think, of course, you know, hey, it's 10,000 Robux too. But, you know, I do think this will probably be pretty good, especially since it's going to be a very limited time thing, because I don't think, you know, this event's going to go on for too long, even though it is, you know, July 4th and all that. I think this is kind of more of just a secret update that they just kind of wanted to get out there just so they can say that, you know, they got a new update and new content has come to the game. So, you know, that's basically, you know, what is coming. It's a firework flower seed, and, you know, hopefully I do think it should be pretty good. So yeah, let's move on to the next item. So you guys, the next thing we have here today is actually a Liberty Lily seed, and as you can tell, of course, it is another, of course, 10,000 Robux seed, which obviously is not what it's going to cost, you know, when the event drops tomorrow. But as you of course can tell, you know, it looks like to me this will probably be a really good seed too. I don't think it's going to be as good as the other seed, the flower seed. So, you know, I do think this not going to be as like good at all as compared to the firework flower seed. I do think that's going to be kind of the highlight seed that you'll get here, and this is just kind of an extra one. It's the Liberty Lily seed, but I do think both will probably be really good. So yeah, let's move on to the next item. So you guys, the next thing we actually got here today is actually the July 4th crate, which I do think will be very interesting, because I do think this will contain quite a couple things probably regarding cosmetics or whatever. So, you know, it is very, of course, interesting. You know, we're also getting a crate along with this update. We're getting 2 seeds, we're getting the pets, and we're getting some other stuff too. So there is another thing I'm gonna be showing off in today's video too that I don't think will probably come out in tomorrow's update, but if it does, hey, it's just a bonus thing that comes out in tomorrow's update. So yeah, this is just a crate. We don't really know what it's gonna entail or what it has in it. I kind of have an idea what it probably will be, but yeah, I'll talk about that later in a second. So yeah guys, this is the next item we have here, and as you can see, it is a firework. I do think this could be tied to the crate, but at the same time I don't think it is, because I feel like obviously the crate's gonna have multiple items, but this is kind of the one of the very few cosmetic type of stuff that we actually got, you know, leaked early, and that is a firework. So I do think this probably might just actually be tied to the event itself, and more or less, you know, not just like a cosmetic. So but yeah, anyways, this is of course one of the other items that did get leaked. It is a firework, but I have no idea what, you know, this will be used for, but comment down below if you guys have any idea what this will actually end up being used for. So yeah, let's move on to the next item. And here's the final item I wanted to show off in today's video. It is a Mutation spray amber. So, you know, like I said, I don't think this is going to be tied to the July 4th update, but again, if it drops tomorrow, I mean, it's just extra content, so you know, but it is pretty cool, and I don't see why they wouldn't drop this now, especially since this got leaked. You might as well just, you know, drop it with the rest of the update as well, kind of just as like an extra add-on. But yeah, anyways, we do got a mutation spray amber that's coming to the game. So yeah, guys, let's actually hop back into Grow a Garden and kind of let's just go over, you know, what is going to be probably happening in tomorrow's update. So yeah, guys, we're back in, of course, Grow a Garden. Look, the harvest event's actually going on. But of course, you know, what I will actually talk about is I do think that when this event does come out tomorrow, it'll probably be, might actually replace the harvest update and might actually go here in the middle. Unless they do like plan to keep the harvest update going and just add on like the July 4th thing is kind of more like maybe another like stand over here, or maybe just even a stand over here, because I mean you do only have the seats and the sell shop over here, so you actually do have a lot more room over here to add something else. Of course, we do have the travelers that do spawn in here occasionally. Let's actually check the seed shop. There's actually a kiwi seed. I'll take the kiwi seed, why not? But yeah, we're actually gonna go check in the gear shop too. But I do think, of course, you know, like I said, it'll probably replace the harvest events, but if not, it'll just be an extra thing that's gonna be a very limited time short run event that will probably go somewhere maybe over here. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I mean, I will probably be covering tomorrow's update anyways. So yeah, let's actually check over the gear shop and see if there's anything good here. Come on, chillin', please give me something good. Let's see. I don't think, okay, no, there's actually really nothing I really need here. But yeah, of course, you know, we have the cleaning spray as well. So we're basically getting the different type of version, the amber spray. That'll be coming in tomorrow's update. Hopefully, of course, like I said, though, that might not actually be the case because, you know, I do know for certain we're getting the July 4th stuff tomorrow, but we're not about that amber spray. I'm not so sure, but I mean, it is leaked. So that is really all I have for today's video, guys. And if you guys did go into enjoying today's video, please make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and also join my Discords. I don't only have just that one Discord that I was talking about earlier. I do have many more that will also allow you to trade and whatever you want to do and grow a garden. These servers are a way to help you with that. So yeah, guys, without further ado, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.